Hello guys, if you want to learn life in the UK Test Handbook with animation, please subscribe to my channel. In this video, I will explain a summary of the chapter 4, A Long and Illustrious History. Rebuilding Britain after the Second World War was a huge task. What was the main problem for rebuilding the Britain? There were labor shortages, and the British government encouraged workers from Ireland and other parts of Europe to come to the UK and help with the reconstruction. In 1948, people from the West Indies were also invited to come and work. The West Indies is a subregion of North America surrounded by the North Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, which comprises 13 independent island countries and 19 dependencies. During the 1950s, there was still a shortage of labor in the UK. Further immigration for economic reasons. Centers were set up in the West Indies to recruit bus drivers. Textile and engineering firms from the north of England and Midlands sent agents to India and Pakistan to find workers. About 25 years, people from West Indies, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh traveled to Britain for work and settle. What was the swing 60s? The decade of the 1960s was a period of significant social change is known as the swing 60s. In the swing 60s, there was a growth in British fashion, cinema, and popular music. Two well-known pop music groups in the 1960s included the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. During the 1960s, people started to become better off. Many bought cars and other consumer goods. Two social changes happened during the swing 60s. Law around divorce and abortion were liberalized. Women were given greater right and protection by the new law. Social laws were liberalized, for example, about divorce and to abortion in England, Wales, and Scotland. Employers asked women to leave their jobs when they got married. Parliament passed a new law giving women the right to equal pay and make it illegal for employers to discriminate against women because of their gender. The 1960s was a time of technological progress. Which countries developed the Concorde? Britain and France developed the only supersonic commercial airliner, Concorde. During the 1960s, a new style of architecture, like high-rise building, use of concrete and steel, became common. People migrating from the West Indies, India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh fell in the late 1960s because of new laws to restrict immigration to Britain. What was UK migration policy in the late 1960s? In the late 1960s, immigration was required to have a strong connection to Britain through birth or ancestry. Uganda President Idi Amin, who had seized power in a military coup, ordered the expulsion of Asian population and gave them 90 days to leave Uganda. In the 1970s, Britain admitted 28,000 of people of Indian origin who had been forced to leave Uganda. Who developed TV? The television was developed by a Scotsman, John Luigi Bird, in the 1920s. The first television broadcast was between London and Glasgow in 1932. Radar was developed by a Scotsman, Sir Robert Watson Watt. Watson Watt proposed that enemy aircraft could be detected by radio waves.